Hi, welcome back to another installment of my CD collection. This is part 4. Um, Without any further ado, let's get on with it. So first up we have D12 with Devil's Night, released in 2001. This is their debut album, and honestly it's the greatest thing that Eminem ever took part in. In fact, he was much more involved with this album than he was with the sophomore album, D12 World, which was not garbage, but it was not great. The singles on here were Shit on You, which I don't even think is on the actual album, because this is a 2-disco, and I think it's on the bonus disc. But it says that that's a single, so it's a single. Purple Pills, Ain't Nothing But Music, and Fight Music were also singles. This album is great and a lot better than D12 World. Top songs on here for me would be Shit Can Happen, Pistol Pistol, Purple Pills, Fight Music, Revelation, and Girls. Worst song was Nasty Mind. Very, very dope album. D12 with Devil's Night, released in 2001. Next up, we have DMX with his second album, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, released in 1998, a few months after It's Dark and Hell is Hot, which was his previous album to this. The album features 2 singles, which are Do for Love, which are Slippin' and No Love for Me. Features off the album are Mary J. Blige, Marilyn Manson, Swizz Beatz, Dragon, The Lokes, and Jay-Z. Top songs on here for me would be Bring Your Whole Crew, We Don't Give a Fuck, and The Omen. Worst song would be Coming From. Overall, another smash, 9 out of 10. Very, very dope album. DMX with Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, released in 1998. Next up, we have B-Trails 1 with Seeing Red. This is his 5th album, released originally in 2021, but then was re-released in 2023. This album is yet again another smash. The only gripe I have with it is that it's 23 tracks long. Did not need to be that long. That'd be more of a mixtape, I reckon. If it was cut to 15 to 20 tracks, that'd be great. But we got what we got. I'm not going to complain. The features include MJP Music, West Sought After, Unscathed, and too many more to name. I don't have much to say about it, other than it was a banger. And the top songs on here for me were Gallbladder Cypher, Empowered Lords, and Red Eyed Revenge. The worst song was They Need Help. Overall, pretty solid, 8 out of 10. Very dope. B-Trails with Seeing Red, released in 2021. Just let me go and change the track. Alright. Next up we have Before I Self-Destruct by 50 Cent. This is his fourth album, released in 2009. Features of here are Neo, R. Kelly, Give Me Strength, Eminem, and yeah, those were the features. This is a smash and Better Than Curtis, which was the album beforehand, released in 2007. Singles off here were Baby by Me and Do You Think About Me. So only 2 singles. This is the version that comes with the movie. In fact, a lot of the first pressings would come with the movie included. I haven't seen it yet though. Top songs on here for me would be The Invitation, Then Days Went By, Death to My Enemies, So Disrespectful, Psycho, Crime Rave, Stretch, Strong Enough, and Gangster's Delight. The worst song would be Do You Think About Me and Could Have Been You. I will do a review of this at some point, like a track by track thing. But yeah, very dope album. 50 Cent with Before I Self-Destruct, released in 2009. Next up we have Cypress Hill with their fourth album, just simply titled 4, released in 98. It is yet again a decent album, but nothing special. I didn't really enjoy this one at all. Singles off here are Dr. Green Thumb, Tequila Sunrise, and Audio X. Features would be Baron Ricks and Chase Infinite. Top songs on here for me would be Looking Through the Eye of a Pig, Checkmate, Prelude to a Come Up, Dead Man, what was it? Dead Men Tell No Tales, Steel Mongolia, Dr. Green Thumb, High Times, Clash of the Titans, and Lightning Strikes. The worst songs were From the Window of My Room, Steel Mongolia was the worst songs, one of them. I Remember That, Freak Bitch. I remember that Freak Bitch, Going All Out. Tequila Sunrise was the worst one again, and Future Presentation. It's alright, but nothing special. 6.5 out of 10. This wasn't anything special at all. Cypress Hill with 4, released in 1998. In 2004, we got their 7th album, Till Death Do Us Part. Singles would be What's Your Number and Latin Thugs. This album is dope and full of mad, aggressive, and full of the most aggressive songs I've ever heard from the group. It's really good and I really enjoyed it. Features of here would be Tego Cauldron, Damian Marley, Prodigy from Mobb Deep, rest in peace, Twin, Tim Armstrong, and those were the features of here. Dope. Top songs, it's a dope album. Top songs on here for me would be Till Death Comes, Busted in the Hood, Last Laugh, Never Know, Once Again, Street Wars, and Till Death Do Us Part. The worst songs would be Latin Thugs and Money. Very dope album. Till Death Do Us Part by Cypress Hill, released in 2004. Very dope. Next up we have Cheap Sober with his debut album released in 2008, Sydney's Worst. There are no singles on here as far as I know, and I can't find any. And features would be Willis, Corey, Dribbles, The Rude Man, and LSD. The album is a smash from Cheapy, and I really liked it. It's better than half the shit that's being put out these days. Not by him, but by other artists. Top songs on here would be, for me, Wake Up, Life on My Own, Under My Skin, Outside the Dome, In Hellholes, Scared or Scared, I don't know how you pronounce it, Twisted Mind, Work, Greedy, Stupid, Greenpeace, and Friday Night Forever. Worst songs would be Lies and Sex, The Bad Move Groove, Bourbon Flicks, and Girl Trouble. Overall, cemented a spot in Oz history. 9 out of 10. Very dope album. Cheap Sober with Sydney's Worst, released in 2008. Just let me go and change the track. Alright. Next up, we have DMX with his third album, and then there was X, released in 99. The album spawned 3 singles, those being What's My Name, Party Up, and What These Bitches Want. The album's a smash from start to finish, and is my favourite so far. Features of here would be Cisco, Dragon, Regina Bell, and Dime. Top songs on here for me would be One More Road to Cross, Party Up, What These Bitches Want, and Don't You Ever and Coming For Ya. Worst songs would be Good Girls, Bad Guys. Overall, a solid follow-up to Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. Very, very dope, 9.5 out of 10. DMX with And Then There Was X, released in 99. Next up, we have Bliss and Esso with their 4th album, Running on Air, released in 2010. which is actually, if you look at the cover, it actually resembles Wolfmother's first album. In fact, that's the vibe I'm getting through listening to this. It sounds more like heavy metal beats being rapped over. And it actually sounds pretty good. It's a smash, and it kind of reminds me of the self-titled album from Wolfmother, as it sounds like a rap version of a rock album, which is nice. Features include Exhibit, Mind Over Matter, RZA from Wu-Tang, and Jest. Singles would be Down by the River, Addicted, Reflections, and Coastal Kids. Top songs on here for me would be Flying Through the City, Addicted, Down by the River, Family Affair, Reflections, Coastal Kids, People Up on It, The Children of the Night, and Smoke Like a Fire. The only songs I didn't like really were the Moses Twist and Art Abuse Audio. This album sounds very much Wolfmother inspired and is very, very dope. 9 out of 10. Very, very dope album. Bliss Nesso with Running on Air, released in 2010. Next up we have Busta Rhymes with The Big Bang, released in 2006. Features of here include Marsha from Floetry, Missy Elliott, Eminem. He's not actually on the CD, but there's a song out there that is on here, but he does a version of that song himself. Plus DMX, Busta Rhymes is also featured on it, so it's Busta's song, but Eminem provides a verse. Not on the CD, but on the internet, and I prefer that. So I just added it to the album. Swizz Beatz is also a feature. Stevie Wonder, Rick James, Raekwon from Wu-Tang, Khalees and will.i.am, Nas, Mr. Porter, and Latoya Williams. Top songs on here for me would be Get You Some, Touch It, New York Shit, Been Through the Storm, In the Ghetto, You Can't Hold the Torch, Gold Mine, Don't Get Carried Away, and Get Down. The worst songs were I Love My Bitch and How We Doing It Over Here and Cocaine. Overall great follow-up to It Ain't Safe from 2002. Very, very dope album. The Big Bang by Busta Rhymes, released in 2006. Next up we have Limp Bizkit with their debut album $3 Bill Y'all, released in 97. There are no features off here. It's just LB doing their thing. It's a smash. As a primary rap fan, I didn't think I would enjoy it, but it actually is good. Top songs on here for me would be Pollution, Counterfeit, Stuck, Nobody Loves Me, Faith, which is a song from another, which is a cover song from another singer. I can't remember who. Stink Finger, and Indigo Flow. The worst songs would be Sour and Clunk. 9 out of 10. Dope heavy metal shit. Limp Bizkit with $3 Bill Yo, released in 97. Just let me go and change the track. Alright. Next album, we have Royce da 5'9" with his fourth album, Street Hop, released in 2009. Singles off here would be Shake This, Part of Me, and New Money. Features include Crooked Eye, otherwise known now as King Crooked, Kid Vicious, Fonte or Pahonte, I don't know how you pronounce that, Busta Rhymes, Slaughterhouse, which was the group that he was part of at the time, Trick Trick, Mr. Porter from D12, K Young, Jungle Rock Jr., Bun B, and Joel Ortiz. Top songs on here for me would be Count for Nothing, Something to Dance to, Soldier, Dinner Time, Far Away, The Warriors, Shake This, Gangster, Street Hop, and Murder. The worst song would be New Money and Thing for Your Girlfriend. Very gangster, 9 out of 10. Very, very dope album. Royce da 5'9" with Street Hop, released in 2009. Next album is B-Trail's one with his fourth album, Bad Stigmata 3. Released in 2021. This is the third installment of the Bad Stigmata series. And is currently of a currently 5 album series, and he's yet again another banger. Top songs on here for me would be Think About It, featuring Tayaha or Tayayaya. I've got no idea how the hell you pronounce that name. Gas Gangrene, Camaraderie, featuring B-Hops and The Hard Way. Worst songs were Back from the South. Overall, an exceptional album, 8.5 out of 10. Very dope album. B-Trail's one with Bad Stigmata 3, released in 2021. Very happy with it. 2 more to go. Next up is Busta Rhymes, When Disaster Strikes, released in 97. Singles would be Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Could See. Dangerous, Turn It Up / Fire, and One. Features include the Flip Mode Squad, I don't know why it says the Flip Mode Squad and then lists them all in the individually, but whatever. Erica Badu, P. Diddy's on here, Give Me Strength, Mace, and those were the features up here. Top songs on here for me would be The Whole World Looking at Me, Survival Hungry, When Disaster Strikes, Get High Tonight, Turn It Up, Rhymes Galore, Dangerous, and Get Off My Block. The worst song would be The Body Rock. So yeah, When Disaster Strikes by Busta Rhymes, released in 97. Very dope album. And to finish off the video, we have 50 Cent with Curtis, released in 2007. This is his third album, as I mentioned earlier. It's an alright album. It's certainly not perfect, but I liked it for what it was. Singles off here would be Amusement Park, Straight from the Bank, I Got Money, Ayo Technology, and I Still Kill. Features off here would be Akon, Robin, Eminem, Tony Yayo, Mary J. Blige, Justin Timberlake, and Timbaland. Young Buck and Nicole Shizer from out of Pussycat Dolls. Top songs on here for me would be My Gun Go Off, I'll Still Kill, Straight to the Bank, and Peep Show. The worst songs would be I Got Money, Amusement Park, and Ayo Technology. Overall, very average. 7 out of 10. Didn't really enjoy it as much, but hey, I did enjoy it. But not as much as I thought I would like it. That was too complicated. Curtis by 50 Cent, released in 2007. And that's going to do it for the day. Stay well, stay blessed. Look out for part 5. And yeah, peace.